Close your eyes and picture yourself standing beneath the scorching sun of ancient Egypt. The Nile flows steadily behind you, its waters shimmering like molten gold. In front of you looms a towering temple, its walls inscribed with enigmatic hieroglyphs. These symbols, intricate and mysterious, tell the story of a civilization obsessed with life, death, and the forces that bridge the two. You step inside, and a faint, fragrant mist of frankincense and myrrh fills the air. This is not just any temple. It is a per-ankh. Welcome to the world of ancient Egyptian healing, a realm where medicine was inseparable from magic, and the physical body was only one piece of a much larger puzzle. Today, we venture into the heart of this ancient mystery to uncover the secrets of how the Egyptians sought to cure the sick, protect the living, and even defied death itself. In ancient Egypt, illness was not just seen as a physical condition. It was believed to be the work of unseen forces, spirits, curses, or imbalances in the cosmic order. A cough could be a sign of a restless spirit, while a fever might signal the wrath of a forgotten god. Healing, therefore, was not just a matter of treating symptoms. It required understanding and appeasing these forces, restoring balance to the body, mind, and soul. The process often began with rituals that blurred the line between science and the supernatural. Imagine a healer reciting incantations in a dimly lit chamber, their voice echoing off the stone walls. In their hands, a mixture of honey and crushed herbs, prepared according to recipes passed down for generations. But these weren't just medicines. They were offerings to the gods, imbued with power through words and ritual. Each ingredient was chosen not only for its physical properties, but also for its symbolic meaning. One of the most enigmatic practices involved the use of amulets and talismans. These small, intricately crafted objects were thought to hold immense power. The Eye of Horus, a symbol of protection and healing, was one of the most common. It wasn't just jewelry. It was a shield against illness, a guardian of the wearer's life force. Imagine wearing such an object, believing it could ward off the unseen forces that sought to harm you. But not all healing took place in temples or involved mystical rituals. Some of it was practical, though no less extraordinary. Imagine this: a worker on the construction of a pyramid falls, injuring his leg. A healer is called. They use splints and bandages made from linen soaked in resin, carefully setting the bone with precision that rivals modern techniques. Where did they learn this? How could a civilization thousands of years ago possess such advanced knowledge? Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Egyptian healing was their belief in the power of dreams. In special sleep temples, those seeking healing would lie down, surrounded by incense and chants, hoping to receive a vision. Dreams were seen as messages from the gods, offering guidance, warnings, or even cures. Picture lying in the cool darkness of a temple, waiting for a divine whisper that might save your life. Even death, for the Egyptians, was not the end of healing. They believed in preparing the body for a journey to the afterlife, a process we now know as mummification. But think about what that truly means. Preserving a body so perfectly that it could withstand thousands of years, awaiting a second chance at life. The precision of this process, the care with which every organ was treated, speaks to a belief system where healing was eternal, where even in death, there was hope. And yet, despite all their wisdom, the Egyptians left us with more questions than answers. How did they know which herbs to use for specific ailments? Were their rituals merely symbolic, or did they tap into something we still don't understand? And what of the House of Life, where texts and scrolls filled with ancient knowledge were kept? Many of these texts are lost to history, leaving us to wonder what secrets they contained. As you leave the temple and step back into the light of the modern world, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. The ancient Egyptians, with their blend of science, spirituality, and mystery, weren't just healers. They were seekers of truth, guardians of a knowledge that bridged the physical and the divine. And while we've learned much from their legacy, the deeper mysteries of their healing practices remain hidden. waiting for us to uncover them. Perhaps this is their greatest gift, the allure of the unknown. They didn't just leave us with answers. They left us with questions, enigmas that spark our imagination and challenge us to push our boundaries. Their world opens a window not only into history, but into the depths of the human spirit. What secrets still lie hidden in those stone tablets, those dusty papyrus scrolls? What healing techniques and wisdom have been lost to time, waiting for us to rediscover them? In a world where modern science and technology reign supreme, what could we possibly learn from the wisdom of the ancient Egyptians? The answer lies in how they perceived the world. To them, the body, mind, and soul were not separate entities, but interconnected parts of a greater whole. A physical wound could be a reflection of a spiritual imbalance. And healing was not just about treating the body. It was about restoring the meaning and harmony of life itself. Take a moment to reflect. Could we apply this perspective to our own lives? In an age where modern medicine focuses almost exclusively on physical treatment, what if we paid more attention to the connection between body and spirit, as the Egyptians did? Perhaps this could restore a balance we've lost in our fast-paced, fragmented world. Their methods may seem primitive, but perhaps there is depth in their simplicity. To truly understand them, we must not only study their tools, but also embrace their worldview. And this raises another question. Have the ancient Egyptian healing techniques truly been lost, or do they still live on in ways we may not recognize? Their wisdom, after all, might still echo in the rituals and symbols of our time, in the natural remedies that laid the groundwork for modern medicine. Think of the herbs we still use today, many of which echo the recipes found in ancient Egyptian texts, or the meditation and mindfulness practices we turn to for healing. Could their roots lie in those sacred temple rituals of old? This brings us to one of the most intriguing mysteries. How did they know so much? Thousands of years ago, without the tools and technologies we rely on, how did they achieve such an advanced understanding of healing and the human body? Or could it be that we have yet to open our minds enough to truly grasp their knowledge? As modern humans, seeking answers to these questions forces us to challenge our own assumptions and limitations. One thing is certain: the ancient Egyptians left behind a legacy of timeless knowledge. Their art of healing wasn't just about curing ailments. It was a philosophy, a way of being in harmony with the universe. Perhaps the real lesson they offer is not just in their techniques, but in their view of life as a delicate balance, where every wound, every pain, and every imbalance carried a message. As you step away from that ancient temple in your mind's eye, remember the wisdom of the Egyptians. We are not merely archaeologists of history or researchers of ancient stories. We too are seekers, explorers of meaning, truth, and the mysteries of our own existence. And perhaps this journey isn't just about uncovering the secrets of the past, but discovering the depths of our own souls. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the mystical world of ancient Egyptian healing. Their wisdom still speaks to us today, reminding us of balance, healing, and the universal connections that unite us all. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Who knows what ancient secrets we'll uncover next? Until then, carry a piece of this ancient wisdom into your modern life and live each day a little more balanced, a little more aligned with the mysteries of existence.